And there's an unmarked police vehicle right behind me right now, and with these roads surrounding Queen's Park closed off, Toronto police are now ramping up for what they believe could be another major protest here in Toronto. Similar to what we've seen elsewhere across the province and the country, Chief James Raymer didn't have many details to offer other than to say that their plans are very robust.
Peaceful protest does not include vehicles jamming up the roadways. So we will facilitate any type of protest tomorrow, as we do week in and week out throughout the year.
Only this isn't just any other week of protests in Canada's largest city. Toronto police say they're prepared to handle anything convoys, truckers, or freedom protesters may have in store for the city. After seeing what has happened elsewhere in the province, should anything interfere with public safety and security?
We have extremely well-trained public order personnel and commanders on the ground that will make those determinations as the situation develops. What I will say is that we are not going to allow encampments.
Last weekend, those protesting COVID health measures tied up the major intersection at Bloor and Avenue Road north of Queen's Park, but weren't able to get through the barriers set up in the area, including hospitals to the south along University Avenue.
We did have a number of trucks there and a number of protesters that descended on the area, but we were very clear that we weren't going to allow that to happen on a prolonged basis.
Earlier this week, organizers of protests in Ottawa posted messages on social media saying they would be making their way to Toronto.
I don't think Toronto's quite had enough entertainment for this.
They later claimed it was simply a game, but Toronto police shut down roads around Queen's Park again on Wednesday based on what they say is a very elaborate and robust intelligence operation.
It is an organized group of people that are trying to make it difficult for police agencies across the province. We believe some of them are deliberately trying to tax our resources. So we have to weigh all the information the best we can with all our partners and do the best we can, and that's what we're trying to do.
Mayor John Tory simply appealed to those who might want to be a part of any planned activities and said it's time to move on.
Illegal behavior or any actions that threaten public safety cannot be tolerated in the City of Toronto. Again, if you're planning to come here for a protest that is not peaceful and that is not respectful, I would urge you on behalf of all Toronto residents and businesses most sincerely to please just stay away from our city.
No vax pass!
And if that doesn't work, Toronto's police chief has a much more clear and concise message.
We're going to help them leave.
So there you have it. Chief Raymer said a few times that they're now reviewing what Ontario's new state of emergency means in terms of what police can and cannot do. And updates will be provided to officers here on the front lines in advance of any activity this weekend.